look, basically when I got it, it was pretty standard. It came from Adelaide. I bought it online. Just needed a work car. And I was toying with at the time buying an SS Ute, and I thought, I love my classics and I've had Vals all my life, so I tracked this down, bought it, and I wanted a 318, as a factory kind of Ute, so I could always upgrade on it. It was pretty rusty when I first got it. I just didn't know what was under the paint, but when I finally started to do some mods on it and pull the paint back, there was a lot of rust right, in places where usually on a Ute you're going to get it. All the seals, doors, everywhere, just there was rust all through it. So I thought, oh well, this is a good opportunity to strip it right back, get it all cut out and start again. But yeah, I was, other than that, mechanically it was really good. Didn't miss a beat, it had a 318 Fireball engine in it and just went all day, every day. So I used to load up, put a full pallet of bricks on the back, and drive it to the job site and unload it. It was great fun. So yeah, I think I started getting a bit tired of, and I thought, I wouldn't mind tinkering and putting a carby on an exhaust or this and that, and that's when I started to have a bit of a look at it, and I thought, oh yeah, there's a little bit of rust, I need to fix this and that, and the decision was either, strip it down and fix it all in one go, or just, do a patch job and, keep driving it. But yeah, I couldn't resist. I thought, nah, time to strip the whole thing back and get more out of it and do a bit of things. And I ended up being in the truck a lot more, so I didn't need the Ute for a while, so it was a good opportunity to take it off the road for a couple of years and spend some money on it. No, not really. I initially wanted to put just a big block or something, but all my mates around me all putting 440s or 383s, big blocks, things like that, and I just thought I'd follow in their footsteps and learn off them and do the same. But because I had a couple of boys, growing up, we bought them some model cars, and they happened to have little die-cast cars and had Viper engines in them, and I thought, that's actually not a bad idea. I want to look into that. So I measured everything up and it would fit. So I thought, I'm going to do something different, and that's the kind of track I started to put myself on, and decided to do it. And yeah, it happened. So I think he was shock value. At the time, all those chameleon colours were kind of out, and I just thought, nah, I'm going to be sick of that in a year's time, and I'm going to hate it. And everyone was doing it, and I thought, I just want a solid colour that you'll see it coming down the road and just go, wow. I wanted a little bit of effect in it, so I found the PPG key lime colour and had just the right amount of pearls in it and a bit of flake in it, and it looks solid, but when the sun hits it, it really pops and stands out. And yeah, I was thinking of orange and some purples, but they just didn't take my fancy at the time, and I thought, yeah, green it is. So yeah, I don't know what made me go up, but I just saw it and I loved it. Basically, yeah, I want something that really stands out, and even with this car, a lot of people maybe have never seen the car before or will remember it, but the other colour I was thinking of doing this, and what kind of inspired me for this, was actually the Dodge Copperhead. I love it when that came out, had the bigger wheels on the back, bits more on the front, and I almost was going to go that colour, but same, I just thought, I wanted the green. But yeah, look, I love the retro look, I love the Pro Touring kind of look, I want to kind of keep that kind of theme with all my next cars, and just kind of upgrade each time to something a little bit different, a little bit more modern, but definitely the Pro Touring. To tell you the truth, from when I started, it's been about 11 years. I started building this car when my daughter was about 2 weeks old. When I finally got on the road and finally registered and driving it, she had just turned 11. Yeah, it's taken a bit of time. There was a little bit of mucking around. Once I started, everything was going pretty good. Then it went from one person to another that wanted to do work on it, do the body work. Then they couldn't. They sat there for a couple of years. Oh, I'm going to get to it. The story goes, and they didn't. So I pulled it and took it to the next person. And it wasn't until about 2-3 years ago I said, you know what? I've got to finish this. I've got to, get this done, get it out there so people can see it and enjoy it. Otherwise, it's never going to happen. So yeah, it took a bit of time, but yeah, 11 years from start to finish. And even the years that I didn't finish it, I was doing a bit of research, making sure if I did something kind of went along the right track. So yeah, it's been a bit of time. I'm pretty happy with what I've done. I think the only thing I'd do differently since doing the interior, I've probably had a few other designs in mind and wouldn't mind, you know, doing a few different things with the interior. I'm pretty happy with this one, but I've had some more ideas for the next one. Drivetrain I'm pretty happy with. I'll probably tinker with doing a 4-link rear end or something like that next time. This one's all pretty standard, but it was just to keep it simple and drive it every day and just keep it very low key. I think probably suspension and brakes is probably something I'd do a lot better next time, and probably do that first. So future plans is probably enjoy it this year, but next year I think the plans are to supercharge it and probably leave the rest as it is. Maybe some more suspension work, but other than that, maybe a supercharger once I've had enough toying it with the way it is. And then having 4 kids now and a wife, we need a bigger car, so we're looking for either a Kr6 by Kr6 or a hardtop, so we can at least all fit in it and go pretty wild on that. So look, there's a few people I'd like to thank. The guys that got the engine and gearbox and all the drivetrain in, Goodyear Auto Group in Fishwick, they actually made it look so easy. They got that in there with no effort. You know, got everything lined up beautifully. Didn't have any dramas. Baden initially painted the car for me, did a great job, and then it ended up going up to Rides by Cam, and they had to finish the car off. They did a great job with interior and finished a few bits off for me. Ended up getting a few more mods done and having to redo a lot, and then Real Steel painted the car again for me, and they just brought it to life. They got it perfect. So I'd like to thank all those guys. You know, they've all done their bit in it, and you know, Gungahlin Auto Group pretty well sees it. You know, anytime I haven't got it, they're fine tuning something for me or fixing bits on it to get it reliable and make sure it's an everyday driver. So yeah, I'd like to thank all those guys. Hi, my name's Costa, this is my ute, and you're watching Killer Rides.